Hello, I'm sitting under an oak tree. Or two. It's very peaceful down here, just down by the river. Lovely. Bit of lens flare on my head, around my head, from the sun. And hello. It's the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, America. It's the day when we, here in Britain we go, thank God they're gone. No, I think it's interesting the way that we, I don't know, the way I was taught about the American Revolution was that it boiled down to one thing, which was no taxation without representation, which I'm sure is a very important principle in the story. It's an important part of it, but when you dig deeper into the history of the people who founded that country, who were there and running it already, or who took charge during the Revolutionary War and around the Declaration of Independence, you can see that they were interested in lots more than the kind of bureaucratic do we have a say in how the money is spent that we are raising here. So yeah, although it boils down to that, it's there's a lot more to it, and it seems to me that one of the other things that they were trying to do was to find a better way of living with each other, and a better way to divide up ownership of stuff and responsibility for stuff, and to have some say about that, because we don't really have a say here. We have a bunch of democratic traditions that are kind of bolted on to make people feel like they've got some control, but ultimately all of this land, who owns it? Not me. This land is not my land. This land ultimately belongs to the Crown, but the ownership of it is difficult to ascertain mostly, but ultimately it belongs to most land still belongs to a small number of families that came over with William the Conqueror in 1066, and so it seems to me that it wasn't that the kind of, although obviously there's lots of stuff around George III and the monarchy and the way that the monarchy was at the time, but really that a lot of that hasn't changed. Our monarchy is even less powerful and relevant. The Queen doesn't get up every morning and go, I wonder what I'm going to do today with my subjects. She does what she's told, and we do what we're told pretty much by the people that really, I think, the Americans were revolting against in 1776. The British aristocracy. That's where power really was then, and it's where it really is now. That's where all the money was going, and that's where all the money is now. And so today, under a helicopter, I offer you fraternal greetings as a slave under the aristocracy to those of you who have set yourselves free. Thank you very much.